Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Some big guys down front on the block, Towns and Gobert. Anthony Edwards out there with LaMelo Ball. And it's Cunningham in at the 3 slot. And for the Mavericks, Nowitzki is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Finley in at the 3 spot. And Stan, it seems like the key matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Valanciunas passes to Doncic. Back to Valanciunas, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Now here's Ball. Outside, Towns. Cunningham outside. It's good from long range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago. I asked him how you take care of the stifle tower himself, Rudy Gobert. Coach said, I think you just try to pester him on defense and stay away from him on offense. If he's anywhere near our shooters, that means it's time to move the ball. So they'll have to play keep away when it comes to Gobert. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Now, here's Cunningham. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards, taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
Here's Doncic. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. The Timberwolves have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Outside, Towns. Pass to Cunningham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries the spin move. Edwards. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Here's Finley. Now here's Nowitzki. It's rebounded by Towns. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And the shot goes in. Edwards got 6.
Where doesn't Edwards score from? Even in the mid-range, he makes shots.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Attention fans, now on the court is your Hype Squad. Get loud and let them hear you. Whichever section is the loudest is going to get a free t-shirt. Let me hear you.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Nowitzki. Dallas moving it around. Shoots from 12. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Nowitzki.
Oh, nice touch on Luka's mid-range there. The product of a lot of practice time and natural talent.
Ball with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Mavericks trail by 6. Now Doncic. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Here's Valanciunas. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Doncic. And the layup's good off the glass. Doncic has got 6.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Minnesota leading by 4. Right side Towns. Outside Edwards. Off target from 3-point range.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the rejection by Towns.
And great reach and determination from the big fella. This is why Towns gets so many blocks.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Back to Doncic. The tray. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Ball. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that one.
And with all that LaMelo does on the floor, Ball is one of the most difficult guys to guard in the league.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Ball's checked in for Doncic. Minnesota also making some changes. Reed comes in for Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Markkanen in for Cunningham. Last year, coach, as you know, the Timberwolves making it to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, that equaled their deepest run in team history, dropping that series to the Mavs. Minnesota has never been to the finals, one of 5 franchises who've yet to get there.
Yeah, and Finley brings a lot of athleticism to that position, can throw it down as well as stroke it from deep.
Shoot 2.
A free throw drops for Finley. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. That one misses. And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done.
Now, here's Ball. After the miss from Kyle Anderson, back to Ball. Stolen by Ball. And now the Timberwolves on the break. That's good from Edwards on the assist from Ball.
The assist.
Edwards got 8 points.
Talk about a guy who runs the floor. Edwards gets down there on the fast break so quickly.
Here's Ball. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. On the Mavericks with some changes. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Luka Doncic comes in for Finley. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Alex Caruso. On defense, Minnesota, 9-point game. Here's Doncic. He's got 6. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
And what I love about marketing, he takes care of the basketball, and that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
And that one falls for Reed. And Coach, you watch Markkanen. He's a perfect fit for today's NBA, isn't he?
Yeah, a big guy who can shoot the ball, Kevin. And look, he's learned to put the ball on the floor, go to the basket. He's a lot stronger than people give him credit for. This guy can really play the game.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
1:14 left to play here in the first.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And it's Ball penetrating and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
You just can't allow Ball to get comfortable when he's penetrating inside. He does a great job of using his size and those hesitation moves to draw fouls.
First free throw is good. Washington's checked in for Dallas. Luka Doncic comes in for Kevin Huerter. And a change for the Timberwolves. Dillingham's checked in for Ball. Both shots good from the stripe. Timberwolves leading by 7. Dillingham with it. Outside, Markkanen. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Look, you got to keep Markkanen out of the paint. He's just too big on that block and imposes his will.
51 seconds left in the first quarter. Now here's Doncic. Defense right on him. Pass to Washington. And a miss there on the triple. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Mavericks trail by 9. Bogdanovich wide open. Money from the wing. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket tonight.
A dead-eye shooter. Bogdan working off the pass there.
Inside. Outside, Markkanen. Out to the right wing. Reed finds Markkanen. 5 on the clock. Here's Alexander Walker. Lays it up off the glass.
Nice read from the big fella. Markkanen demonstrating a solid feel with his passing.
Doncic looking it over. No good from 18.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Minnesota on top. They're up by 9. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
And so here is Dallas. They trail by 9 points. So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Lonzo Ball out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3, the small forward. It's deflected. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind. And it's fun to watch. Hand contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Greg, talk about a guy who can create for himself. Dillingham can already score on elite defenders.
Yeah, and Kevin, a lot of that is his footwork. You can see the hours he's put into it. And then add in the body control and quickness. Good luck slowing this young man down.
And he knocks down the first one. You know, Stan, when I think of you as a coach, I think defense. So let me put you on the spot as you assess the wing defenders in the NBA right now. Who are some of the top 2 or 3 that you notice?
Well, look, there's so many good ones. My favorite right now is Lou Dort because he's so strong, he's so disciplined, and he has an amazing ability to use his body even against guys that are a lot taller. He is a frustrating guy for great scorers to play against.
Now, he brought a lot to the NBA, but haven't the Thunder done a good job developing that kid?
Well, they have, and look, they've got other great defenders too, like Jalen Williams.
And so here is Dallas following the 3 by Minnesota. Lively a screen on Cunningham. Luka on the move, and he converts the layup. Doncic has got 8 points.
And the body control on display there. Doncic looking determined to finish no matter the contact.
Minnesota leading by 7. Now Dillingham. Pass to Cunningham. To the middle. Shoots inside. Got a piece of it. And he gets it back. Just 5 to shoot. Markkanen finds Cunningham. Shoots over Doncic. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
I love how Ball moves the rock. Incredible instincts on the offensive end.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Cunningham against Doncic. Here's Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist in this one. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. 7-point differential. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. A different look for Dallas. Jonas Valanciunas, who's checked in for Derek Lively. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Ball comes in for Dillingham. Doncic kicks to Caruso. Doncic gets it to go inside.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Minnesota leading by 5. Alexander Walker on the wing. Defended by Caruso.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's the drive. And it's Washington missing. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. To the paint, here's Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
And how about the hops there by Markkanen? He knows not many guys can block that shot. Good at getting that deep post position.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Doncic passes to Caruso. Washington with it. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Doncic against Ball. Lays it up and banks it in. Ball's got 6 points.
LaMelo using that body control there, making a play off contact.
Caruso kicks to Doncic. Caruso finds Bogdanovich. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Ball with the bucket.
No looking back. Ball knows once he starts moving, he's got to go all the way.
Mavericks trail by 9. Pass to Caruso. Bounce pass Bogdanovich. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Drains the three-pointer. Washington's got his second basket of the night. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Nowitzki comes in for P.J. Washington. And it's Finley in for Doncic. Timberwolves also changing it up. Reed, he's checked in for Towns. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Timberwolves leading by 6. Cunningham passes to Reed. Cunningham against Bogdanovich. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Oh, nasty dunk there by Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade's got length, skill, and athleticism.
Pass to Finley. There's the screen. Now Nowitzki. Here's Finley. Edwards defending. And here's Bogdanovich for three. Minnesota with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
Well, I love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't settle for jumpers. Get a solid look close to the rim.
Mavericks trail by 10. And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
Second chance shot, and again it's Minnesota converting.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
The baseline J. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Reeves got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Cunningham. Offline with the baseline jumper. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. And again, Dallas turns it over.
Timberwolves ball.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for the Mavericks. And then for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert comes in for Naz Reid. And it's Towns in for Markkanen. Timberwolves leading by 12. Pass to Gobert. And here's Edwards. Shoots over Caruso. Another miss by Minnesota. Here's Finley. Covered by Cunningham. Ball against Ball. Now Finley. Nowitzki outside. 6 to shoot. Ball from long range. Hits the three-point bomb. Ball's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Dallas. Ball, the pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Look at Edwards slotting home the three.
I love how competitive Edwards is. He relishes getting revenge like this.
Back to Ball. Stolen by Ball. Lobbed up there for Cunningham. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
Hardy, he's checked in for Ball. .29 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Hardy passes to Finley. To the inside. And it's Hardy with the G.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. 20 seconds left in the second quarter. Edwards against Caruso. From 11 feet away. It's hauled in by Nowitzki. And here's Hardy. No good on the three. And so it's Minnesota with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, you guys have built a lead. What is the key to maintaining or increasing it going it forward?
Don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
You had the advantage in the first half. We'll see if you can keep that advantage in the second half. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Some big guys down front on the block. Towns and Gobert. Anthony Edwards out there with ball, and it's Cunningham in at the small forward. Now here's Edwards. Jonas Valanciunas unable to get his shot to go.
Terrific play by Edwards. Moves like this are what makes him so much fun to watch.
At the elbow, Doncic. Pass to Finley. Fires the three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
So it's the Mavericks now. They trail by 14. Now Finley. Back to Doncic. Now Nowitzki. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
Edwards passes to Gobert. The kick out to Towns. Now here's Edwards. He's got 17. 5 to shoot. Fires away from way outside. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds in the game. With the floater, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
The Mavericks have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game, and so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Doncic kicks to Caruso. Here's Finley. 2 points. That one goes. Finley's got 5 points now in the quarter. Minnesota leading by 8. Ball, the pass to Cunningham. Back to Ball. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Here's Doncic. 10 points for him. Caruso, a screen on Ball. Doncic, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And finished off by Gobert.
And Gobert is so well set up there. All he's got to do is elevate above the D and take that one home.
You know, Coach, what more can you ask? The reigning 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert.
Well, Kevin, since you asked, his impact in the playoffs hasn't always been the same as during the regular season. That's got to be the next step.
The Mavericks have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. And the first one drops. So he gets them both. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. To the left wing. Towns kicks the ball. Gobert dishes to Cunningham. Over Finley. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Caruso. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Edwards. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. These days in the NBA, no lead is safe. Timberwolves coach Chris Finch said there was a time where you weren't taking 20 triples in a game. It's all down to that. Momentum, too. These guys got into the league being offensive-minded, and when they get hot, it's a sight, and it's really hard to stop. Kevin?
Chris Finch is right. It's impossible to stop. Thank you, D.A. The first free throw is good.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And so Cunningham nails both of them.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Nowitzki with the screen on Ball. And here's Doncic from the arc. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 12. And Ball gets it to go on the assist from Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists now in this one. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Doncic. Oh, Luka taking the bump.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
Timberwolves have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Gobert the pass to Ball. Edwards kicks to Gobert. Pass to Cunningham. Pocket 6. Over Bogdanovich. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Cunningham's got the lead up to 14 now for the Timberwolves. Doncic outside. You know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
That free throw good from Doncic.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for Minnesota. Lowry Marketing comes in for Cade Cunningham. Here's Nowitzki, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
And that one falls for Nowitzki.
And so much to like about the shooting ability from Dirk. He has revolutionized the big guys stretching the floor.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 17. From the arc. It's rebounded by Doncic. Mavericks trail by 10. Shoots the 3. A deep shot falls for Doncic.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter. Doncic passes to Caruso. Back to Doncic. Doncic drops the hammer.
Oh, from ultra close range, Doncic.
Here's Ball. 12 points for him. Pass to Reed. Here is Edwards. Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Derek Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Ball comes in for Luka Doncic. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. .157 left to play in the third. Reed with a screen on Ball. Alexander Walker finds Reed. Hey, Coach, what about Naz Reed after going undrafted back in 2019? He is really showing him, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, what a story. Uncommon skill level for a player of his size. He can shoot the ball. He can handle the ball. He's got a lot in his arsenal.
And that one falls for Reed.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
Kevin Huerter, he is checked in for the Mavericks. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Mavericks trail by 9. Here's Bogdanovich. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Outside, Markkanen. Nowitzki against Towns. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Reed gets the bucket.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now here's Nowitzki. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Lively the pass to Nowitzki. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
What confidence from Nowitzki, managing to get his shot off while still drawing contact.
The Mavericks have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. And that one falls for Nowitzki. Dillingham's checked in for Edwards. Both free throws good from Nowitzki.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Markkanen, good. Markkanen's got 6 points.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Now here's Huerter. Still yet to score. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Dillingham. He's covered by Ball. Down low. Here's Towns. Got it. Good job in the low post. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
And so it's Minnesota going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Lonzo Ball out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Bogdanovic in at the small forward position. Ball sets a screen for Bogdanovic. Pass to Lively. Washington kicks to Ball. Washington with the screen on Ball. Ball no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Reed misses. Mavericks trailed by 13. Doncic outside. Takes the 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Reed's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Cunningham. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And sometimes you forget Cunningham's height, but well, he puts it to use down low.
Here's Doncic. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And Kevin, he had a little opening to the bucket and took full advantage on that one.
Greg, he didn't waste any time making up his mind. That was going to be a flush all the way. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Doncic with it. Can they get it? The 3 ball from Doncic.
And it's so hard to take away a 3 from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around you.
To the middle, here's Ball. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
And so here is Dallas. Ball sets a screen for Doncic. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Now Ball. Reed with a screen on Ball. Ball, the pass to Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 5. Here's the 3. Ball with the rebound. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. It's a 14-point game. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. And finished off by Lively.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. There's Ball with the 3. Mavericks with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Doncic outside. 3-pointer. That one's not going to go. Minnesota leading by 12. There's the lob to Markkanen. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the passing ball displays night in and night out is impressive. He takes pride in his ability to facilitate.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Here's Bogdanovic. Good, nice job down low.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Jonas Valanciunas, who's checked in for Jarek Lively. Nowitzki comes in for P.J. Washington. Michael Finley, he's checked in for Bogdanovic. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball. And then for Minnesota, Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Markkanen. And it's Edwards in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. And he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late. Guys?
Thank you, David. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And he had all of us at the table quivering. What a move by Cade.
Mavericks trailed by 14. Pass to Caruso. Nowitzki outside. Those three-pointers off the mark. The Timberwolves have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Edwards, no good. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. It's stolen by Gobert. There's the three. The Mavericks pull it in. Nowitzki's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Edwards against Caruso. Nowitzki sets a screen for Caruso. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Timberwolves leading by 12. Ball with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Edwards against Caruso. Gobert trying to get open. Edwards' shot is good.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. The three for Doncic. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ball dishes to Cunningham. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
Mavericks trail by 16. Pass to Caruso. Back to Doncic. And the layup falls. Doncic has got 25 points in the game.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
For Minnesota, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. And here is Ball. Lets it go with a 3. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Minnesota.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he came out with great energy and effort, doing everything he could possibly do to help his team.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Nailed from three-point land. Here is Edwards. Pass the ball. At the top of the key, Gobert. Back to Ball. Doncic with the steal. There's 39 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Caruso finds Doncic. The 3. It's rebounded by Towns.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
Doncic outside to the inside. Valanciunas And yes, it's good.
Man, you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, thanks a lot, Carl. A lot of players got in on the action offensively. When you get it rolling as a team, how good can you be?
I mean, it's awesome, you know, to get a chance to keep the defense guessing. We did a great job of that tonight. We did a fabulous job. We let our defense be our offense tonight, and that's when we were at our best, that's what happens.
It certainly was great on the floor tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.